Alright, today on this video, we're gonna talk about how to build a portfolio which to print for us for the next years. I don't look to the market and I see a potential in the next week or month or something like that. I want to see the potential in years to come, 4, 5 years and after, just to live from our passive income. How we start? First time we need to test our theory. First time we need to understand if what we are trying to do is gonna worth it. Okay, when we talk about crypto market, it's only two things what we need to look when we are beginning, when we start our portfolio. After, when we're gonna make some good amount of money, we can jump in any other project with the profit what we make. So for the beginning, we're gonna concentrate on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Simple way to understand how you set up your ranges. You open a chart. Okay, you look for in the last 6 7 months, 1 year, where was the last time when Ethereum, in my opinion, was cheap. So the last opportunity was around 80,000 and he went up to 130,000. So basically we need to set up our range there regarding what we're gonna make, because it might be weeks where we're gonna make a 20% and it's gonna be weeks we're gonna make a 50%, because we rely on people buying and selling Bitcoin. The same story with Ethereum. We can see here the last time when it was a nice opportunity was around 1,300. I don't think as many people they have the chance to buy it there, but we see it around 2,000 things they start to go up. So maybe we think for the next year Ethereum is going to stay between 2,000 and maybe 5,000 or 4,500. Personally, if I decide to set up a pool here, I'm going to put the bottom around 2,000 and the top around 4,000. This is going to give me a wide range, which I think personally it's enough for us to generate some fees so we understand how the market is working. Keep in mind, I'm going to test these pools for the next 2 3 weeks, maybe even 1 month, with a small amount of money to understand if it's worth it for me or not. You can use platforms like Crystal, or you can use VFAT, you can use Revert, whatever you want, or you can use straight Uniswap to set up your pools. The whole point is to understand in next month what is the average API what you're gonna get, because the point what I want to say, if we're gonna be able to make annual a 40% API and just starting with $100, after 5 years by compounding our initial investment without to add any more money, we can make 715. My personal opinion is not a bad return for $100. Okay, you can see our investment is going to double in approximately 2 years, so it's a good thing. Now if you are looking to get rich overnight, this is not for you. You should forget about it. All right, so I'm going to deploy a pool on River because I like it. It's simple, it gives me all the information what I need, and I don't need to complicate so much. Okay, all right, create pool. I'm gonna select base because I want to put it on base. Okay, I'm gonna select rapid. I'm gonna check a pool to have some money inside. I don't want to be in a pool where it's, I don't know, $1,000, because most of probably I'm gonna be the only one. Nobody's gonna use that pool, so no, not a good return. Let's select Ethereum with USDT on Uniswap. On this one, we can take even a loan on Revert. This I like Revert, but this is for other video, is not for now. So we're gonna put the down on 2,000, and the top I'm gonna put a 4,200. I'm bullish. All the time when you're gonna deploy an LP, you are bullish in the market because you're gonna make the most amount of money when the market is going up. I have some mid. Keep in mind, I just have money here to test my theory. What, of course, I'm gonna give you updates, and when I'm gonna decide to put more amount of money, we're gonna use again the compound calculator. Okay, let's start my ledger first time. It's gonna take some time. Okay, create. continue. I need to accept the transaction in my ledger. And it's done. And you can see our LP is ready. Now, if we go to our dashboard and we give it a few seconds, the LP should appear. All right. So as you can see, they just came in. Of course, the APR is gonna show in some time. It's not gonna show now. It's gonna need like few hours to understand what, but we're gonna make an average on this one. Personally, I believe with these ranges, we're gonna be able to make around 40%. I hope so, because it's gonna work my compound calculator. If we come on VFAT, for example, we can see the API, what is saying here. It's approximate, it's not a real. He needs time to get it from the blockchain, the information. Maybe we are lucky with Crystal. Give it time, give it time. All right, so in Crystal is appearing. The Bitcoin is saying we're gonna make a 40% on Ethereum and USDC. He don't have exactly number what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna use this for the next 2-3 weeks, and after 2-3 weeks we're gonna decide to put more money or not and see if it's worth it. But the thing what I'm saying, let's say for example you're gonna put 5,000, you're gonna have a return of 40% annually for the 5 years, and every month you scrub from your salary another 150, and you're gonna calculate it. You're gonna get in 5 years around $63,000. From this one, if you're gonna make, let's say, a 40% annually, just imagine how much you're gonna make and just pay your bills every month and live from this money. I'm gonna come with more updates during the next few days, maybe post a shorts or something like that to get a clear information for everybody how everything is working. But from my experience and from my personal opinion, which is not a financial advice, this API, it's changing, fluctuating day by day, depends on how many people they are selling, how many people they are buying. But I believe by average, we're going to be able to get between 30 and 40%. Until next one, be safe out there.